So here we are, top of 2019, tasting Bordeaux. And I think it's a really lovely experience and expression. Now, every given year, I put a wish list out there. And I often don't taste the wines I want to be tasting. And some countries over-assort in terms of the countries I'm getting wines from, or those that I'm tasting less from, such as France in general. Now, in the past 2 to 3 years, it's been a very big change. I'm not sure why France has gone towards the top of my wine tasting table, but it has. And I'm happy to receive it. I'm happy to get these wines. Now, what we have is a wine from Frontsac. This is Clos du Roy, a very contemporary label. When you see other labels, you'll see other videos right here of Bordeaux. And I think it's really cool to see that. Now, this is a really handsome, gorgeous wine, back label for you to look at here. And I'm gonna put a map right here so you see where the wines are coming from. Now, I'm doing this for the particular reason that I want you to see where the wines are being sourced from. You have an idea where Bordeaux is, and maybe specifically where is Frontsac within Bordeaux. And that's the reason for doing that. I think it's really amazing to see these wine countries and small producers and great quality, inexpensive producers. Now, what I like about this wine, first of all, it's 95% Merlot and 5% Cabernet Franc. Now, this spends 12 to 16 months in French oak, and a $19 suggested retail price point is completely reasonable. I taste a lot of wines in my wine tasting experience, and I go to wine countries, wine regions in, say, California, and $19 will not be found, not even for a white wine on the tasting list. Now, when you see wines like this, it reminds me of questions I get from people that think or express concerns that Bordeaux is too expensive. It truly is not. When you have great quality wines like this, at such a reasonable price point, it's a joy. So on this wine here, I'm going to talk about this one in terms of the point and the nose and the palate experience. So on this, first of all, this is a 92 point wine, handsome, beautiful, and I think the Cabernet Franc 5% is nicely balancing out the entire lot of the Merlot. Is it completely experiencing or overtaking? No, of course not. 95 is really the dominant Merlot characteristic, but it's really nice to have that 5% because it does matter. So in this characteristic of nose of cassis, it's really a beautiful elongated characteristic. Also notes of cherry, bit of underbrush pepper, and autumnal leaves. Next, the palate characterization. In a complex, beautiful wine, the nose to the palate characterization is not exactly the same. Sometimes it is. Most often, in my experience, it is not. So notes on this are tart red cherry, black cherry, a bit of thyme and bay leaf notes, and on the finish, a bit of white pepper. Gorgeous wine, 92 points out of 100 points. More information will be listed down below on this wine. Questions and comments can be listed there as well. And the like button's there, so please hit that button. Right up here is the subscribe button. And if you haven't hit that button, please do so. And the reason to do so is to see the latest videos that I am producing. Now, look, I understand I produce a lot of videos and I don't expect you to see all of them. Just pick and select the ones you want to see. And thank you for your support. More wines to come in this great year of promise of 2019. Stay tuned for more. Santé.